What is up, flock? Back again for another vlog from Blackphoenix Entertainment. Before I get started, I just want to let you guys know you can subscribe, you can join the flock, and once you're a subscriber, you can shoot me an email, shoot me a message, you can become a member of the Discord server. That way you can have direct access to me or anyone else on the BPE staff or any other motovlogger or person that is on that Discord server. Yeah, trust me, it's a lot of fun. I've already had a lot of fun with it. And come on, join up. The other thing is, we've got people. I was not paying attention at all. I was so distracted by my Riker friends there. Other thing, before I get into this, the spam card support squad. You guys want to help me hand out spam cards? Again, shoot me a message. I will send you a bunch of spam cards. You guys hand them out for me. Take pictures, take videos, send them back to me, and I'll throw them up on Instagram, and I'll make a YouTube video out of it. So, some things that I learned on my very first road trip. Now, if you guys look back a couple videos ago, I took a road trip out to Western Pennsylvania for the barbecue and meet up there. It was, on paper, it was 470 miles in an 8-hour ride. Obviously with breaks and gas stops and lunch and stuff like that, the hours were more than that. I would probably call it more about a 10-hour ride there. And miles also a little bit more, because I learned not everything is, not everything is right off the highway. So that adds to your miles. So what did I learn taking this giant road trip for the very first time? First thing I learned is I can do it. The Spyder can do it. And I have to say, it was, physically, I was pretty comfortable. I was a lot more comfortable than I thought it would be. Obviously, I think that is a big advantage of the Spyder. It's 3 wheels. I don't have to hold it up for 10 hours. I don't have to lean with it. It just goes, and you're just sitting on it, staring at it where it goes. So obviously, I think long-term riding on a Spyder, as per a motorcycle, obviously the comfortability factor definitely comes into play. So, I mean, my back, obviously I was sore. I mean, my back hurt a little bit because it's going to anyways no matter what I do. But, I mean, I'm very proud and confident in myself that I can go take another road trip and I'll be fine. Now I did that in a day. Like, that was a day out. I rode all the way there on the Friday. We had the meet on the Saturday, rode all the way back on a Sunday. Obviously, I've never done that before. That was my most riding ever. So, that, no matter what, that's going to take a physically taxing toll on you, especially if that's the first time you've ever done anything like that. So, for me, I didn't fully take that into account. Plus, it was, on my ride back, it got a little hot. I would have to say, at some points, the ambient temperature was 80 degrees, but on the highway, I can assure you, it was probably over 100. So, what I should have done is hydrate more and take slightly longer breaks. And that's something that everyone can take away from this, no matter if you're a veteran rider, or you've only taken a few road trips, or you haven't even taken one yet. Oh, man. Anyways, hydrate. You gotta have water, Gatorade, Powerade, something like that. Just make sure, even, like if you don't feel like you're dehydrated, there's a delayed effect to that. If you're not totally sweating it out, sometimes you may not realize it, and that's what happened to me. I wasn't like, I was moist, but I wasn't like drenched in sweat, so I'm like, all right, I'm fine. I'll just take my breaks as usual and, have my lunch or whatever. My longest break was a half hour. I sat there for lunch, just kind of chilled out, whatever. I honestly should have taken an hour there. I really should have. And I pounded an entire Powerade. And I should have known at that point that I needed another Powerade. Like, I should have known. It just didn't click into me. That, and it was the ride home, and I was already in Connecticut, and I'm like, I'm so close to home. I just want to pound this out. Being that close to home, I should have just realized I can take my time. So you need to kind of gauge when to put the hammer down and when to kind of put the brakes on and be like, you know what? Why don't we just take a little bit extra time here and just kind of hang out, just kind of rest up, hydrate up. But man, I mean, the trip itself was fine. Like, I felt good just riding by myself, just me alone in my head talking to myself. and just watching the views, watching other people. The reason why I didn't want to play music the whole time is I had to go, just on the highway and people and stuff like that. I didn't want to be distracted. I want to be able to hear things, and that's kind of my main reason for not doing that. But traffic was fine. I didn't have any issues really with people, just kind of watching out for people, just making sure I'm got enough space between other people, and just really I was chilling out in the slow lane. Like at times, I'm just like, I'm going to take it easy, I'm going to let some of this traffic pass me, build a gap, stuff like that. And I think that's a nice bike. That's a big thing. If you've never taken a road trip before, or like long highway rides or stuff like that, stick to the slow lane. Just stick in that right lane, stay at 65, 70 miles an hour. Make sure you're comfortable with what's around you. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's just kind of like... Let's get around that guy. I know Mustangs are slow, but come on. But yeah, just take your time. Go at your own pace. And if you're in a group or something, you're doing like a long group ride, that's fine. If you know your destination and you got your own GPS and stuff, run your own race. Don't worry about if someone else wants to put the hammer down and go 100 for, one stint or something like that. Let them. Don't feel like you got to catch up to them. And even if you're flying solo, give yourself time. Like if you think you're going to need some extra breaks along the way, leave that much earlier to cover those breaks. So, which is what I did. I gave myself enough time. But again, I got a little, I don't know, excited, I guess, to get home. So I just put the hammer down for like the last 2 hours. And I think that's what did me in. It was going all the way through Connecticut, Rhode Island, and back into Mass. Just all in one shot. So yeah, short and sweet. That's kind of my takeaways from that road trip. If you guys have any questions about my road trip, or like anything that I ran into, or just general questions in general, I guess, about my trip, what I ran into, things like that, and how it was on the Spyder. Oh, bumpy. Did not realize this road was this bumpy. Go ahead, comment away. I'll answer them. I'll either answer them in the comments, and if it's an extremely good question, I'll make a video about it. If I feel like it warrants more than just like a, couple line comment response. Boats. Jumped up. Oh my god, that's the best name to a boat I have ever seen. Oh, that's awesome. Just, oh man, that's great. So there you go. Like I said, short and sweet. Not gonna make it go longer than it has to. Hello. That's it. And again, if you're new to the channel, if you've been stalking me for a while, go ahead and subscribe. Come join the flock. We don't bite here. We're all friends here. Like, subscribe. Again, shoot me a message. You can join the Discord server. And if you want to be part of my spam card support squad, everyone's welcome to do that. And again, hey, it could get you on my channel. Because if you shoot me some pictures or some video of you handing out my spam cards and those people subscribe, guess what? You'll find yourself on Blackphoenix Entertainment. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one.